Hello gang, this is Leila at the Comic Connection again, back for 2 more comic book reviews. And for you fans who say that I only do Marvel comic books, this is the week that you should be watching because no Marvel this week. This week we start with DC. This is Green Arrow Year 1, Number 1. I've really enjoyed this book. The art isn't so great, but it doesn't take away from the story. It's got Oliver Queen living out his Paris Hilton phase until he goes to a charity auction and sees the famous bow and arrow. I really enjoyed the connection that they make between Howard Hill and Errol Flynn too, so it's a worthwhile read. I'd pick it up. And second review, Martha Washington Dies, Frank Miller. This wraps up his arc for his main character from his 1990 series Give Me Liberty. It's a pretty decent read and I enjoyed the art. It's obviously an advertising tie-in for the upcoming collected edition that's coming out that will put all of the Martha Washington stories together. It'll be called The Life and Times of Martha Washington in the 21st Century. But I really liked it. Frank Miller's awesome, so pick it up. It's a great read.
Hey folks, Jim here at the Comic Connection with my weekly comic reviews. This week, first up is Banzai Girls number 2 by Jinky Kurono and released by Arcana. To say this is a sexist book is an understatement. Even though it's drawn by a woman and written by a woman, it's really for the male audience. I mean, within the first 3 pages, the female characters get their clothes ripped off, and to me that's kind of, well, doesn't really help the story much, and there's not much story to speak of. So, if you like art, it's really good. Jinky does a really good job on the art, but story-wise, she needs a better story. Next up is the Witchblade manga. This is the collected edition of what Top Cow is releasing right now in color. Released by Banzai, and it's really quite good actually. It's a couple issues ahead in the story, but I actually quite liked it. The story is actually getting really deep as it goes, and it's quite good with a lot of emphasis on Japanese culture and heritage, especially Demon era. So if you really like that kind of stuff, you're really going to like this.